Hi there, thank you for joining me for today's sequence. Today's practice is nice and short. You can do it in the office or you can do it if you're sitting at your desk at home and you just want to have a little break and just free up the upper body a little bit. So come to your chair if you're already there, just stay where you are. Just let the hips sit down and have the feet flat on the mat. So you might need to just shift your weight slightly forward. So make sure that your feet are grounded down on the floor. And we'll just take a few moments in stillness, letting the hands rest down on the thighs. And as you take an inhale, can you imagine that the breath is starting to create space in between each vertebra? So with each in-breath, the spine grows longer. Just allowing the shoulders to fall away from the ears. And then let's open the eyes. Bring the palms of hands together into your prayer position, sealing the palms of hands. As you press into the palms of hands, grow a little bit taller through both sides of the waist. And then release the arms down by your side. Take an inhale, press down through the sitting bones as you reach the arms up. Palms of hands come together, and then exhale, bring the hands down into your prayer position. And then again, release the hands down. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, draw the hands down. And then one more time, release the hands down, inhaling. And then exhale, draw the hands down. Now interlace the fingers, taking an inhale. As you exhale, press the palms of the hands away and draw the navel in, letting the chin tuck in. And then as you inhale, take those arms up, lengthen through the lower back. Try to let the shoulders relax away from the ears. You might let those arms come a bit further forward if it's too much on your shoulders. And then let's take another inhale here, grow up. As you exhale, we're going to come back to this first position. Draw the belly button in, tuck the chin in, really C-curve the spine here. And then inhale to grow back up through both sides of the waist. And then again, exhale, draw the navel in, press the palms of the hands away, and then inhale to come back up. We'll do that one more time. Exhale, draw the navel in, press the palms of the hands away, and then inhale, holding it here for a couple of breaths. Try to bring the thumb side of the hands up towards the ceiling. Deep, smooth breaths. Just taking one more inhale here, and then take the right hand onto the upper back and holding onto the right elbow. So letting both shoulders continue to point forward. Taking an inhale. As you exhale, going for a side bend towards the left. Keeping that left shoulder pointing forward. So opening up the right side of the body here. And pressing down through that right sitting bone. And then taking an inhale, coming back up. And we'll swap it around straight away. So take hold of your left elbow now. Left hand onto the upper back. Taking an in-breath, and then as you exhale, bending over towards your right. And keeping that right shoulder coming forward. Yeah? Pressing down through that left sitting bone as you reach away over to the right. And then let's inhale, come back up, and then releasing those arms down, give the shoulders a few circles out. Taking the right ankle on top of the left thigh, just coming into this figure 4 position with the legs, and then this top foot is flexed. And then taking a twist to your right, taking the back of the chair, using your left hand on the back of that, on the top of that right thigh, and starting to turn towards your right. Crown of the head reaching up, and don't worry about the head neck twisting too much. If you feel like you want a little bit of a twist, go for it, but otherwise just let the neck be quite relaxed. And keep both sitting bones down. Taking one more inhale. As you exhale, see if the left side of the body can turn towards the right a little bit more. And then inhale, returning back to center. We're going to start to come forward over the legs. And you might just bring the forearms onto the inside of the shin bone and just hold it here. If you've got a little bit more space and you want to go a little bit deeper, you can start to bring the hands all the way down. If you can, reaching the hands all the way down, you might just walk that bottom foot out of the way a little bit. Give yourself a bit of space. Let the head relax down. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Make sure the bottom isn't lifting straight off the chair, so keep pressing those sitting bones back. Taking one more full breath here. And then starting to make your way back up. And then let's swap it over. So popping the left ankle on top of the right thigh now. Just letting that top knee drop down, and then taking a twist to your left, using that right hand on the back of on the top of the left thigh, and turning towards your left. So allow the breathing to be even and smooth. It's taking one more inhale. Try to grow up through both sides of the waist. As you exhale, see if there's any more space to twist to the left. And then inhale, coming back through center. And then once again, let's come forward over the legs, and you might bring the elbows onto the shins and the shin, and then press the palms of hands together and hold it here. If you want a little bit more here, then starting to bring the hands down. If you can't come all the way down, you might just get a little step, or if you've got some books or something, you might pop your hands on some books. If you can come all the way down, coming down to where you can, just letting the head relax down, and the sitting bones are going to want to come straight off the chair, so you want to keep pressing them back. And keep the top foot flexed, so don't let that ankle collapse on the outside. Just one more deep breath in here, and stay for the exhale. And then starting to make your way back up to seated, and then releasing that top foot down. Open the feet out a little bit wider. And we're going to start to come forward, and you might feel like coming this far is enough for you, but if you can, come all the way down, bringing the hands down as far as you can onto the floor, letting the head relax down. And again, the bottom's going to want to lift up. You want to keep pressing them down a little bit. Feel free to stay here. If you've got a chair where you can reach back and hold the legs somehow, then go for that. You might take the front legs or the back legs, and then you want to try to drop the shoulders away from the ears, and you use holding onto the legs as a little bit of a lever to help you find a little bit of a deeper forward bend. Deep breaths. And then let's release those hands. If you're holding onto the legs, drop the hips down and draw the navel in as you come all the way back up to a seated position. Bring the feet hip distance apart again. And so let's rest the backs of the palms onto, or the backs of the hands onto the legs, and close down your eyes. It's following the breathing for another few moments. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening. I'll see you next time.